Hello, silly Americans! As you may already know, if you unfortunately have to live in America instead of a proper country like England, America is a rather silly place. You have to see fat people everywhere. You have people talking about silly sports like baseball and American soccer. You have to drink beer instead of proper liquids like champagne. And everybody has guns, so any day you go out could be your last. Now, I decided to do a bit of research into America's politics because I'm rather intelligent and I found that America might actually have a bit of hope yet. And this hope is called Donald Trump. I did a bit of research about him and realized he is the best president America has ever had. And because I am rather intelligent and have very deep insight, in this video I'll be teaching you why. Number 1, he has great hairstyles. The president's only job is to represent the country. In order to represent the country, you need to look good. So you can look attractive to female politicians from other countries and can close on good deals. You can even offer to have sex with the female politicians in return for them agreeing to policies you like and things like that. That's how politics work. Donald has a very versatile style and takes care of himself, which makes him a great president. Number 2, he wants to build a wall, and walls are cool. I will give you more details about this in my next video, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and donate to my Patreon. Number 3, he is rather rich. I don't think poor people should be allowed to join politics. How do you expect them to do well with the country's money if they can't even do well with their own money? Donald is a billionaire, which means he is successful and very good with money. Those are rather presidential qualities, if I may say. Plus, politicians are supposed to be representative of the people. Well, if a politician were to be poor, he wouldn't be representative of the rich people, would he? So that wouldn't really make sense, and that's why politicians should be rich. Number 4, he loves minorities. How do I know this? Well, sir, I know it because he says so. Now, you might ask, how do I know he isn't just lying? And well, as my father always says, you should always assume that a politician is telling the truth, because otherwise, if politicians could just lie whenever they wanted to, what would be the point of the entire voting process? How would you know which politicians were going to do what if they could just lie? So it wouldn't really make any sense if they were allowed to lie. And I think Donald is telling the truth. Racism is bad, and every country needs a president who cares about all the people of the country, even dirty Mexicans. Number 5, he's the first ginger president. When Barack became president, everyone celebrated him because he was the first black president. In hindsight, this seems quite racist, because I didn't see such excitement when Donald became the president. Gingers are discriminated against because they're extremely ugly, so it's about time they got the representation they deserve. Number 6, he supports shithole countries. All 3 of his wives are from shithole countries, 2 are from Eastern Europe, and 1 is from the USA. If he didn't marry those women, all of them would have to live in poverty, work on a field all day, and die very young because of bad health. Donald has saved these women and their entire families from certain death by taking them under his wing. It's very humanitarian of Donald, I dare say. I know a lot about politics, and one thing I know is that the president should be humanitarian. So Donald is doing a great job. Number 7, he's making America great again. He said that he will make America great again, and America needs it, so it's good he said that. It shows he understands the politics. Number 8, he gets funny, so he is an alpha male. There's a lot of proof online that Donald is an alpha male, because there are lots of women bragging about hooking up with him. Every country needs an alpha male president, not a beta male president. How could a president make a good deal with a country if he can't convince a woman to have sex with him? As I explained earlier in this video, being able to seduce women politicians is an important skill for a president to have. If you want to learn some seduction skills of your own, be sure to watch my video called 5 Ways to Pick Up Any Girl 100% Guaranteed, or if you're ugly, you can watch my other video called 5 Ways to Have Sex If You're an Incel, Tips for Incels and Ugly Guys, to learn how to pick up slags on your own. I'll have links to both of those videos in the description below. Just choose the appropriate one for you to watch based on whether you are hot or ugly. I hope this video answered all of your questions about politics, Donald Trump, and America. If these videos about politics get you excited and you want more of them, comment "Politics Rules" in the comment section below. Make sure you spell it with a Z because that's the cool way to spell it. If you want me to form my own political party and run for government, go to my Patreon and send me as much money as you can. It's for a good cause. Bye!